Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and good morning to you. It is currently 20 to 7. It is Wednesday morning. I have a little cat trying to say hi. So I just thought I'd do another impromptu day in the life versus also what I eat in a day. Well, I never like to do what I eat in a day because what I eat in a day varies every day, which is great because variety is the spice of life. But I thought I'd do like kind of just an example of what I'm eating today, especially as I'm training really hard at the moment for this boxing match that I've got coming up. So I'd like to give you a little insight into how I'm fueling that and what I'm eating and like how that benefits me, etc, etc. So like I said, it's 20 to 7. Oh my god, I'm so tired. I woke up naturally at 6:30 and I'm just about to go and have a shower. Today it's a busy day at work. I've got quite a few things to catch up on since I was away for the last week, but then I'm off to an event this evening with my friend Emily, which I will take you along to as well, and hope you enjoy it. This is my morning alarm, by the way. It's from Philips and it wakes you up with the natural sunrise. These like things, that's just from the camera, it doesn't actually do that. So yeah, it starts really low light and then gets brighter and brighter and brighter. Usually my alarm is set for 7:20, which I don't know, yeah, there you go, you can see that. But I'm waking up a little bit early today to go and have a shower. It's super good because it means I don't wake up all stressed out and like high adrenaline from a normal alarm from my phone. So yeah, if you are looking for something that wakes you up all like chilled out, then this is the way. And maybe I'll link it below so that you guys know exactly what it is. I think you can get cheaper versions as well, but this is really amazing because you can actually choose like different sounds for it to wake you up with, which I think is really cool. I have birdsong, which I love. I love. So usually I would have breakfast when I got to work. So I usually eat at around 9 AM, having walked about 40 minutes into work. It means that I can kind of literally like get up and go, usually most mornings, and I'm not washing my hair. But recently, since training a little bit more, I've been waking up pretty hungry. So I've been making a protein shake. Oh my god, my cat. He's so naughty, look. He just wants in with the attention. So yeah, I've been making a protein shake in the morning, there he goes again, and having that and then having breakfast a little bit later when I get into work, and that seems to be working well for me at the moment. So I just kind of do it intuitively, like if I'm hungry I'll have something first thing, if I'm not hungry I'll wait a little bit later, and yeah, that's how I'd recommend doing it because I don't like to force myself to eat when I'm not hungry, but equally I don't want to get to work and be absolutely starving and not having eaten. So yeah, I'll show you what I put in. And that is it. It's literally like such an easy recipe. It's basically whatever I have in the house, just like shove it all in. I use a different protein pretty much every time. Depends what I have lying around the kitchen, really. I like to use the plain hemp protein just as kind of a bulker, and it seems to have a lot of goodness in it as well. Some of you are probably wondering about the superfoods that I use in it. So maca, lucuma, and then I use cinnamon as well, and cacao. I don't know how much backing there is behind them. I've done a little bit of research into it and it seems sort of limited. There's some positive suggestions that it has, you know, energy boosting effects and all this kind of stuff. In all honesty, I use it because I've got it around the house, and if there's any sort of magic I can get from it, then I'm gonna use it and try and get that magic. But I wouldn't necessarily go out and buy it. I think it might be like that 1% once you've got the 99% of your diet other than that right. So But if you do have it, like, there's no harm in having it. Like maca, for example, it's high in iron, which is something that I always try and get a lot of, and various other micronutrients as well. And cinnamon tricks your body into thinking you're having sugar, so it sweetens everything up, and I just absolutely love the taste, especially as it gets colder. It's more like Christmas. So yeah, just like shove in whatever you have. Pretty much anything's good enough, and gonna enjoy it now. Hiya, so I've just arrived at work. It is just before 8:30 and I've just sat down. I'm going to go and get my breakfast in a minute. I'm probably going to be here until about 4:30 today, and then I've got an event that starts at 6, so I didn't want to bring in my clothes for the event to work because they all get all creased. So I'm going to rush home after work and get changed, do all my makeup there, or etc, etc, and then go back out to Central after that. But that means I've got quite a lot of work to get done before 4:30, so gonna get cracking pretty soon. And that is breakfast. So I've got my granola here, and then my matcha latte, and oh, it's so good. That will do me until lunchtime, and I'll show you what I'm having for lunch as well. But now on to my emails. Let me just show you what I've got to do today. Watch this. Okay, so this is my day. It's completing this. And this isn't it. It just goes on and on and on and on and on. So, yeah, wish me luck. See you later. Okay, so I had to actually escape from the office to be able to film what I was having for lunch, because people find it weird when I just do filming randomly. But I went to go get my lunch at 12:15. It's now 12:45, still haven't eaten it. And this is what I'm having. So we have here quinoa with beans and cauliflower, sweet potato, salad, olives, some various roasted vegetables and hummus. So this is a little bit smaller than I usually have, but I'm not too hungry today, so I'm not too fussed. But yeah, I'm going to eat that now and then going to head outside because it is a gloriously sunny day, and going to do my usual lunchtime walk around Regent's Park. England's really pulling out all the stops for my YouTube today. Thank you, England. It's actually surprisingly warm for this time of year. And Regent's Park looks lovely. I usually walk for about, I'm gonna sit down, I'm actually quite tired. I usually walk for about half an hour in my lunch breaks. It's steadily been going down and down because I've had a little bit more work to do recently. But that's okay, I still try to get out as much as I can, and I still walk to work, which seems to make a big difference to me. So I'm gonna do a little quick walk today. I actually managed to finish that big Excel spreadsheet before lunch, which means now though that I have to start what was going to be tomorrow's work today, and then I've just been asked to present it tomorrow, which is a little bit more than I was expecting, but hey ho, what can you do? And it should be fine, like it should be okay, but that does mean this afternoon's going to be pretty busy. So I'm going to get started on that as soon as I get back in maybe like 20 minutes, and then I'll hopefully leave work a little bit earlier than 4:30 if I'm taking a bit of a shorter lunch break. So I've been listening to the podcast This American Life, which I can thoroughly recommend to all of you. So I listen to podcasts or talk to my boyfriend as I'm walking around the park because I don't get to see him that often, not seeing him for another 2 weeks. I tend to listen to podcasts, and this one is This American Life, and it's talking about immigration policy in from Mexico to the US, and how it goes through stories of like people's experiences, and it often highlights some inadequacies, to say the least, in the whole situation, which I find really interesting, especially as, you know, over in the UK we hear like little bits here and there, but you don't necessarily hear the story like from someone's point of view. So I would thoroughly recommend listening to that. I'm actually going to link to my blog post of recommended podcasts below. Let me know if you can't find it, and I'll try and find it for you. But anyway, I'm gonna go off my walk again now, and I hope you are having a lovely day as well. Good afternoon, everyone. I've just left work. It's just gone 4:15, maybe 4:20, and I'm about to take the tube home. I can't be bothered to walk, so I'm gonna take the tube, and I'll be home in about half an hour. After which I'm going to get ready for this event this afternoon, evening, and yeah, that's going to start at 6. Oh my god, that's so bright. And I'm super looking forward to it, and I will show you my outfit and everything that I'm wearing. And so I will speak to you later. Go. Trying to wrap up my wraps. And this is what's going on. Poseidon, get off! Ugh, this is why life takes so long. What are you doing? Crazy cat! Okay, so it's half an hour before I'm supposed to be leaving for this event, and I've not done anything since getting home other than tidy up my room. I haven't organised anything, so, but what I have done is I put everything out on the bed that I've been gifted in the last day, in the last 24 hours, and both kit drops were for me and Fian, which I absolutely love when people send stuff for Fian. It's a really thoughtful thing that brands don't usually think about. Obviously, when they send something, they send it so that you can promote it on your own social media. So what they don't usually do is send stuff for you and like a partner. So when brands do send me stuff for me and Fian, I really appreciate it, because we both like to do a lot of similar stuff, but obviously a lot of kit's super expensive and Fian just never buys it. Like when I first met him, he was wearing 15-year-old trainers that like the soles were flopping off. They practically hurt my feet just like looking at them. So we got him a new pair of trainers, and we just been dropped all of this kit. Let me show you. This was dropped today. 2XU is a new brand that, I don't know if it's new, but I only heard of them recently, that basically they're compression tights and they're all backed by science. So they've got like a lot of research papers behind a lot of their stuff. And so what's this? Mild compression. So they basically speed up recovery, but also can improve blood flow whilst you're running. So they can improve your 5K time, for example. And I'm really excited to try them because I've never really tried compression leggings before. So that's something that I'm super keen about. Oh my God, no, go away, go away. Then we got some socks, 2XU shorts for Fian, which is awesome, t-shirt, and then kit drop from Asics, which is also really exciting. Some really snazzy shoes for Fian, which will replace the 15-year-old ones that he's still not thrown out for some reason. Then another running t-shirt for Fee. This running like mid-layer top, so I find these super handy. They've got a zip that goes down to halfway, which means that when you're running you can just unzip it rather than like either taking the whole thing off or leaving it on and being too hot. I have quite a lot of these, but I use them all the time, so it's very handy. A pair of these 3/4 length leggings, which I think are super cool. I don't usually wear red, but actually I'm really excited about these, and Fian and I are going to be matching because yeah, we've got all the same kit. And this outdoors jacket as well, that's also for running. It's like a winter running jacket, which is great for me because I get absolutely freezing. Brands send us stuff if they've got like a new launch, or PR people. It's usually PRs that send products from the brands that they represent in order to promote either a new product or a launch of a new collection, and then they do it in the hope that the Instagrammer or whoever it is going to promote it on their own social media. I'm saying all of this because some of you have been asking how it works with working with brands. So sometimes, I usually know that they're going to send something, but sometimes like food appears in the post out of the blue, which I have to say is like Christmas every single time it happens. Like I've been blogging for 7 years and it's still like Christmas every single time. I think that's really important. You should never get complacent with gifts through the post, and then you build up like a good rapport with the PR company, especially if it's a brand that you really like. So for example, the 2XU are sent by Canoe PR, who I have a great relationship with because they do a lot of outdoorsy brands. So for example, Columbia, which I collaborate with a lot, and yeah, that's essentially how it works. I think that kind of answers all the questions. I don't get paid to promote it, but nor do I want to be honest. It's like I will promote it because the kit's so good that I use it, but it's not like they want me to do X number of posts and X, you know, month or whatever it is. So it's kind of just like they send it and they don't expect you to do anything in return, but get a better like relationship with the brand if you do, and also it just shows that you really appreciate it, which I always do. So yeah, that's how that works. The cat always loves them as well. You are mad. Okay, so potentially record-breaking getting ready time. I'm supposed to be meeting Em up at Notting Hill Gate, but I haven't heard from her in a while and don't really know what's going on, so I'm just gonna head up there and see if she's there, and if not, I'll just go on to the event and hopefully we'll make contact with each other at some point. I am wearing an Anthropology top that needs ironing, and also some Anthropology trousers that I bought last year, which I absolutely love but never get to wear because I'm not 6 foot tall, and therefore people who are definitely over 6 foot tall. But I'm wearing some pretty high heels as well, so hopefully I won't look too out of place. I found her.
Found me. Hello.
This is my friend Em. Can you introduce yourself and what you do?
Hello.
Etc, etc.
I'm Emily. I'm English Ems on Instagram, and I am a sustainable blogger, writer, and I have a business. There we go. Check it out.
Yeah, do check it out. It's called Pow Foods.
Pow Food, P-O-W.
Yeah, and it's awesome. I actually collaborated with them before I knew Em, but now I know her and she's lovely, and they do lots of sustainability stuff, which is awesome. So we're just trying to find this event and we're already lost, so bodes well. Yeah, exactly. Our second event of the evening. This one is with Princess Cruises, and what is it for?
Princess Cruises?
But what are they doing?
I've got no idea.
Okay, so that second event was weird. I was sitting down watching them talk about cruises for like 45 minutes or something, and then I came out and they were like, now there's food, and I was like, yay, thank God. And then we had a look at the food, and it was like literally no vegetarian options, not even vegan options, so that was fun. So I've left and I'm on a hunt to find food. The Radley one was really fun, but Princess Cruises was a bit weird. I couldn't film when I was in there, but it was a bit weird. And also made me realize how unenvironmentally friendly cruises are. So I don't think I'll be going on a cruise anytime soon. Yacht, maybe. Boats, I love boats, I love sailing boats. But cruises, I don't think so. So that's the verdict on that. I found food. I don't eat out every night. But when I've been out at an event and it's quite late like this, I don't want to be waiting until I get home at like 9 PM or 8:45, whatever, to be eating. So I will literally just have this on the tube home, which is, yes, very depressing. But that's my life. And it's really good. It is so, so good. Island poke is great. So I'm finally home. It is just before 9 PM. I've literally just like collapsed on the bed. I'm so tired. So that's kind of an example of my general day out. Well, day in and out. They're pretty long. So I leave the house at what, like 7:30, 7:45. And I get back at around 9. That's fairly typical. Sometimes I get back a little bit earlier, depending on how many events I have in one evening and whether I'm working out and not. So I didn't work out today. I'm taking it pretty easy after overdoing it a little bit at the weekend, but I am back to boxing tomorrow. I also maybe have one event in the evening tomorrow, but I'm not entirely sure yet. But I am off to work bright and early tomorrow morning, so I'm gonna get a nice early night, have a little bit of a read of my book. I'm still reading Sapiens, like 3 months later. I still haven't finished it, but we're getting there. I'm doing like 10 minutes before bed every night. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now and sign off here. But I really hope you enjoyed this. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to write in the comments box. Yeah, I really hope you enjoyed it. Please do give it a thumbs up if you did, and I really appreciate all the subscribes that you all do as well. Every subscriber helps me make more videos and keeps me motivated to do it as well, because I need all the motivation I can get. So I will speak to all you lovely people later. Lots of love. Mwah. Bye.